Shadi Sadr, this morning we met in person for the first time, and I was impressed with your courage. Of course, I was already familiar with your work as a lawyer, a journalist, and a women's rights activist. But we've all just seen the dedication with which you work to advance women's rights in Iran. And I have great admiration for what you do. The Dutch government supports your efforts, not only in words, but also in deeds. And I hope, and I would like to invite you to come here, because I hope that the Human Rights Tulip you're about to receive will encourage you in your efforts to promote human rights in Iran. It's your work, it's your activities, which we only can humbly support. The Human Rights Summit 2009. Congratulations. Good luck. Beautiful. Thank you. Maybe we can take a picture? One picture?
We would like to know, how do you ensure that the issue of human rights gets enough attention and the right amount of attention when you are in dialogue with the Iranian regime?
Well, I can assure you that the Dutch government will address the issue of respect and the necessity of respect for human rights in their dialogue with Iran. As we have protested against the violent suppression of the demonstrations after the elections, we have protested against the death penalty. We took, for example, the initiative in the Human Rights Council to condemn the death penalty, which was sentenced in 3 times for people who were against the regime. We will continue to raise the issue of human rights as the Netherlands, within the European Union, and at the level of the United Nations. I don't think that the question, economic relations, nuclear issue, the dialogue on the nuclear issue, can frustrate the attention and the alert of the international community for human rights situation in Iran, because we might also use the dialogue we have, and we should use the dialogue we have to discuss also the human rights issue with the Iranian authorities. Freedom for people living in Iran to express themselves is an essential human right. The freedom to demonstrate. Freedom of expression, freedom of demonstration is an essential human right. That's also one of the reasons that we worldwide support the freedom of expression and support also the free access to media. Therefore, I think, and I would like to underline, the freedom of Iranian people, whether they work with companies or not, to demonstrate and to express themselves and to get informed. That's the basic essential of democracy. It's the basic essential of human rights as a whole.
How can this price affect the situation in Iran concerning the human rights?
I hope so. I hope so, because in the time we need places and spaces to talk about the human rights violation in Iran, to speak out about that, and these awards create some opportunity for talking with media and with the European countries, politicians, and everyone who concerned the human rights issues. I think the role of international community at the moment is so important, because in dealing with the government who violates the human rights every day alone is so hard for Iranian people who fight for freedom and democracy. So the international community should support the movement in Iran.
Okay, and how can they do that?
in every way that they can, because they're in every level there are some possibilities, some ideas, some strategies. But I think that the most important thing is that thinking about people of Iran and thinking about the possibility to support the movements of people in Iran.